Christopher West here, Theology of the Body Guy. Today, we're going to be talking about why theology of the body is for everybody. Now, if you have heard about St. John Paul II's theology of the body, you've probably heard it presented as a teaching the Pope gave on sex and married love. And it is that, but it is so much more. When we just think theology of the body is about sex and marriage, we kind of put it over there in the corner and we say, well, that's for married people, right? What does that have to do with me? Maybe you're not married. Or if you are married, maybe you think, well, my marriage is fine. What do I need to know about what the Pope says about sex and marriage? And as soon as we have Pope, Catholic Church, sex, marriage, all in the same sentence, we're like, don't want to hear it. Maybe we just have these negative impressions. My brothers and sisters, it is time to take a look at why this theology of the body is a reflection on the very meaning of existence. This is a course in Humanity 101, as my colleague Bill Dunahee likes to put it. Let me go right to the Pope here. He says this: what we learn in the theology of the body is obviously important with regard to marriage. However, it is equally essential, he says, for the understanding of man in general. And here he means the human being, all of us. Within the context of sexual love, the theology of the body affords, quote, the rediscovery of the meaning of the whole of existence, the meaning of life. Therefore, he says, this theology of the body is the basis of the most appropriate method of man's self-education. Now that's kind of a bold statement. Suppose I were to have written something, I said, this is the most appropriate method for discovering what it means to be human. He's not like patting himself on the back saying, look at what a great job I did here. What he's saying is, in this teaching, I'm going to bring you to the very sources of meaning itself. And that source of meaning is called the Word. In Greek, we have logos. This is the word we translate with the word word in English. Logos is richer. We can get there with the word word, but it takes a few extra steps. What are words for? Here I am talking into this camera, spouting out words. And if we're having a connection, it's because the meaning in here through my words are reaching you, going into your eardrums and into your heart, and the sounds convey meaning. That's what words are for. The word logos, the word, means ultimate meaning. The meaning behind everything. The meaning of life, the meaning of existence, the meaning of my cup of coffee. There is a meaning behind this world. If there's not, it's all meaningless. And the Christian proposal is that meaning, capital M, ultimate meaning, the logic behind the universe, the logic and purpose and meaning behind it all, that meaning took on a body to reveal in and through the human body the ultimate meaning of everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is an astounding proposal. That ultimate meaning took on flesh to reveal through the flesh the ultimate meaning of everything. How is that possible? How does it work? How does the body do that? Let's first recognize that the very proposal is in all-out conflict with what we're hearing in the world today. We live in a world today that tells us the body is meaningless. It says nothing. It conveys nothing. It's just raw material that evolution has produced that we are free to mold and shape and change any way we want. The Christian proposal says that ultimate meaning is revealed through the body. And if that's true, then our bodies are a message from God. And to reshape the body according to our own whims and preferences is to change that message. What's the message? God is life-giving love. That's the meaning of the body. This is the story our bodies tell. We are part of a grand adventure of learning the truth about love. which is the same as learning the meaning of life itself. And that call to learn the truth of love, to learn the truth of life, to discover it and to live it and enter into it, that call, that invitation was chiseled by God right in our bodies when he made us male and female and called the two to become one flesh. John Paul II says, our bodies have a spousal meaning. They're not meaningless. They have a meaning that is a call to spousal love. Let me quote directly from the Pope. He says, the spousal meaning of the body refers to the body's power to express love. What kind of love? We've got to be careful here. There are a lot of counterfeit loves on the market. Here's how we discover the truth of love, according to St. John Paul II. He says, it's that love in which the human person becomes a gift. Think of the consummate expression of Jesus Christ himself. What is it? The consummate moment of his life is when he says, this is my body given for you. The meaning of the body is to learn how to love as God loves by being a gift to another. And through this gift, St. John Paul II says, as we learn to be a gift, as we learn to make this bodily gift, he says, we fulfill the very meaning of our being and existence. Why is theology of the body for everybody? Because everybody is looking for love. Everybody wants to love and be loved, and the call to love, real love, not the counterfeit, is chiseled by God in our bodies. A man's body does not make sense by itself. A woman's body does not make sense by itself, but seen in light of each other. Unless we are blind, and this is a problem in the modern world, Lord, open our eyes, open our eyes. Unless we're blind, we look at a man's body, we look at a woman's body, and we see they are designed for each other. They are designed to be a gift to one another. John Paul II says, the giving and receiving of the gift interpenetrate. Look at a man's body. It's designed to be a gift. Look at a woman's body. It's designed to open to receive that gift. But the giving and receiving of the gift interpenetrate, John Paul II says, so that in giving the gift, the man also receives the gift, and in receiving the gift, the woman also becomes a gift. All of this talk about spousal meaning of the body, the two becoming a gift to one another, it being chiseled right in the sexual difference. Does this mean the meaning of life is to have sex? Does this mean the meaning of life is to get married? Does this mean marriage is the only way to live the spousal meaning of the body? Does this mean those who don't get married in the Catholic vision of things are cut out of the whole picture? My brothers and sisters, remember that theology of the body is an invitation to see the world sacramentally. What does that mean? It means the things of this world are but a sign that point us to the next world, where we discover the ultimate fulfillment of the deepest desires of our heart. We're not all called to marriage in this life. We're not all called to that intimate embrace in this life. But that embrace is just the glimmer, just the sign of the ultimate destiny, the ultimate purpose, the ultimate meaning of human existence, which is marriage to the infinite, marriage to God himself. St. Paul brings it all together, the meaning of everything, in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 31 to 32. And if you're familiar with my videos, you've heard me quote it before. For this reason, a man will leave his father and his mother, be joined to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. And then he adds, this is a great mystery, and it refers to the ultimate meaning of the universe. Christ wants to marry us. The spousal meaning of our bodies is revealed not only in the union of man and woman, and not even so much in the union of man and woman. As John Paul II says, the body and the union of man and woman in one body is just a historical expression of the ultimate reality, where we are called, as a bride is, we are called to receive the eternal gift of Christ's body and give our bodies back to him, where the giving and receiving of the gift between God and us also interpenetrate, so that we are taken up into the eternal ecstasy and bliss of the God who is life-giving love. This is the ultimate meaning our bodies reveal. For those with eyes to see, we see the body reveals that God is life-giving love, and we are called to participate in that ecstasy and that bliss. My brothers and sisters, I could say so much more, and I do in the courses I teach for the Theology of the Body Institute. I invite you to click the link below to learn more about taking a course with me or our other wonderful teachers. If you like this video, subscribe, like it, share it with a friend, and consider becoming part of our patron community. You can learn more below.